Imagine if you could get 50% or more better returns on your marketing and advertising. What difference would that make in your business? Today, I want to talk about the number one reason why your marketing isn't getting the returns you're looking for. Hi, I'm Lindsay Sutherland. I'm a high performance business consultant that focuses on helping businesses generate more profit. And one of the most important things I've noticed is that the majority of my clients have found me literally because they were looking for help with advertising or marketing, web design, something like that. Typically, what happens is business owners think that marketing is the answer to everything else. And although that is a very significant piece of the pie, and we're going to talk today about exactly what you can do to get better returns on your marketing, this is just one piece of the pie. I want to let you know before I jump into today's training that I offer a free webinar for you. If you'd like to register, it is going to go into more detail about how you can get even better returns on your marketing. It's called Remarkable Returns on Your Marketing, and you can get the link in the show notes to register for that free webinar. Now, today I want to talk about the 80-20 principle of marketing. Honestly, this is one of the most significant mindset shifts you can make with your marketing, and specifically the messaging that's going into your marketing. Because at the end of the day, my philosophy is it really doesn't matter what media you're using for your marketing. What matters is your messaging. The message in any media is what drives the conversions. And today, what we're going to talk about, what's most likely happening in your messaging, is you are not being clear about speaking to the 20% of people who are looking for the solution you offer. So let me be more specific. When we talk about the 80-20 principle of our marketing messaging, imagine a triangle, and that triangle represents all of the people who your product could potentially serve. So if you sell dog collars, anybody who owns a dog could be your client. So you get my point here. The triangle is the whole enchilada. Okay, now let's say we were to slice off 20% of that at the very top. And those are the people who are actively looking for a new dog collar for their dog. What's more is let's talk about your unique position. Maybe your dog collars are unbreakable. Then you not only want to be speaking to the 20% who are looking for a dog collar, but also the 20% who are looking for an unbreakable dog collar. This is how you get higher returns. You see, when your messaging speaks to anybody with a dog, unfortunately, when people are looking at your marketing or your message, they're thinking to themselves, but is this the right one for me? And now this is applicable to everything, not just dog collars, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a coach, if you're a financial professional, if you're a bookkeeper. Everybody's out there who's looking for a solution is wondering, is it right for them? So you want to make sure that you are aligning with that 20% who is looking for exactly what you offer. And let me give you some more specific examples here. So when I first began my online business journey, I was making the same mistake I see a lot of people make because at the time I didn't know. And I was working on helping people who were escaping the 9-to-5 and wanted a better lifestyle for themselves. What I discovered was, when I realized this paradigm shift, I started to see that my messaging was falling flat because I was spending a lot of time and energy convincing everyone who was in the triangle of working a 9-to-5 that was also unhappy, right? I wanted to speak to people who were unhappy with their job, looking for a solution. But my language wasn't articulating the fact that I was speaking to people who were actively looking for how to generate passive income. So just to give you clarity on this, what I was saying in my messaging was, tired of working in your 9-to-5? Do you wish you could have more time, but you're not sure where to start? Do you see how it's very ambiguous? It's not solving anyone's problem. It's basically trying to lead them into my space very awkwardly, I suppose you could say. It just was not a high converting message. But all the rules that I had learned about from up until that point, it seemed to fit. I was very specific about people who were working in the 9-to-5, who were wishing they had more time. I thought I was speaking to the right audience. just like you might be. So I want you to go back and look at your current messaging and ask yourself, am I being explicitly clear about what I serve and what problem I solve in my messaging? So let me tell you, as I progressed, this became a better way of getting those conversions. Looking for a way to earn reliable income with passive solutions. This program has helped hundreds of people replace their full-time income so they can retire early. Now, doesn't that seem so much more impactful? This is a more converting message than the first statement. In the next video, which by the way, you can click here or in the show notes, we're going to be talking about why platitudes are not enough and what does that mean in marketing. What often happens is business owners tend to start doing some market research and seeing what other people are doing and then mimicking them. And I want to show you how to completely isolate yourself in the crowd and stand out like a sore thumb so that people who are looking for the solution you offer choose you for your uniqueness. And if you'd like to have a free profit finding consultation, you can book that on my website at lindsaysutherland.site. In less than 1 hour, I will help you find a minimum of $25,000 in profit in your business that is currently there without you increasing your marketing spend. A lot of it comes back to things like this. Just simple little things that can shift what you're already doing to get you exponential gains in areas of your business that you didn't see were possible. Mention this video when we talk and get my book, 12 Steps to Higher Profits, for free.